Hey guys, my name is Kelly Rotterman. I am the founder and leader of Team Live Love Lift, and I'm a one-star Diamond Beachbody coach. And we're here on our team call tonight to talk about tracking. And so one of my top coach and I are going to show you our favorite trackers. I'm going to talk a little bit about how I power hour on Teamzy, and then I'm going to switch it over to Kelly right now, and she'll tell you what she's going to talk about.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I am on Kelly's team, but I'm also the founder and leader of my team, which is Team Emerge. I'm a Diamond Beachbody coach, and I use the Thrive 365 tracker for my daily tracking. I'm a very visual, concrete person, so it works really well for me to have the book in front of me that I can actually physically write on. So I'm going to go ahead and share a screen, and this is a PDF that you can get, or order the actual book, which is what I have. But I'm going to go ahead and screen share and talk a little bit about what I do and how I use it. All right, so mine is actually a print copy that I got, but you can get the PDF. Here's the download that I have. So here is the tracker. And then mine's filled out what my year goals are. I actually did this after I did my vision board because, again, visual person, I needed that visual to keep myself going. And then right in the front cover is this, my why, to reference back, and when I get discouraged, I will do this. So that's stuff that you can develop, but that's going to be different for each person. This I keep updated. I made sure I did this in pencil. This is for getting yourself to diamond. Does that sound okay? Is that kind of crackly, or is it okay? Okay, maybe it's just on my end, sorry. So this is what you would need to get to diamond. I did mine in pencil because then if somebody cancels or somebody else joins, you can do it that way.
Hey Kelly, there is a crackle. My computer's just slow. I couldn't unmute myself to answer you. So yeah, there is a little crackle. I don't know who that's from, but anyone who's not talking, just make sure you're on mute. And I guess other than that, if it's you, Kel, we'll just deal with it.
Okay. I feel like it's every time I talk. All right. So then monthly goals, I use that like my to-do list basically, so I know it's all in one place. Calendar, I went ahead through the whole book. Actually, my mom did because it was after I had surgery and I couldn't write with my writing hand. So my mom went through my book for me and labeled all the months so that if I had calls I was going to present on or rank advanced deadlines, stuff like that, as it comes up, that's already on my calendar ahead of time. All right, so this is, move this out of the way. This is the actual tracker power hour page that I use each day. And you can just kind of see on there what it is, what's included. So this keeps me on track. So when I'm on Facebook or Instagram, or if I happen to talk to somebody in person, I kind of check back to this to keep me on task so that if I find myself starting to scroll or one thing, sorry, there's a fly, or one thing distracts me to the next thing, then I check back to this and see like, oh, I did everything except I didn't do my connects today or whatever it might be. It just keeps me on track. I don't usually do them in order. It just kind of depends on who I'm talking to and where I'm at. And then I really like this social media schedule for posting. Just the days of this work out well for me. The only one that I've changed is my challenge group invite. I do them Sunday nights because I found more people are checking Sunday night than Saturday night. So I've changed that. And on my actual tracker book, I use a black pen for anything on Facebook and a blue pen for anything on Instagram, so that when I look back through the week, I can see, oh, I did 3 Shakeology posts on Facebook this week and none on Instagram, so that I can add whatever it is just to kind of keep it balanced and keep my people in the loop on either social media platform. This is the part that's been super helpful for me. I use these 3 kind of the same, so I'll talk about them together and explain how I use it. So when I add 3 to 5 new friends or any investing or inviting or follow-ups, I guess there's 4 things, sorry. since I have my whole book labeled out months ahead of time, if somebody says like right now is not a great time because whatever, we just bought a house and all of our savings went to a down payment, check with me in 3 months. I would flip ahead in my book 3 months and I would put their name on December, January, whatever it ends up being. I would actually write their name. Like if it's Ashley, I would put, all right, follow up with Ashley, and then maybe a note about the objection was finances. Or if it's, I'm a teacher and I just went back to school in September, so check with me in November, I'd flip to the November part then. So when I sit down to do my power hour, I look at those sections first. So like I'll open my book to the follow-up page and I'll see, here's the people this week I need to follow up with. And I try and look at that like a week in advance so that before I do the follow-up and just ask them or invite them again, that I'm investing like a week or two ahead of time from when I said the follow-up would be. So it's not just they say follow up with me in January and I say, okay, and I don't talk to them at all between now and then. So I kind of like flip forward and back and see who was I talking to or who do I need to talk to so that I stay connected with them and they can see where I'm coming from before it's just a flat out invite each month. I will say kind of a more on Kelly's side, but I will say recently that I learned how to use the tags on Teamzy more. And that's something that, I mean, I could do with this, but I feel like it would be too much like crossing out and moving people from one list to another. So this is really great for like follow-ups and not forgetting like commitments and that kind of stuff and keeping me on track during the power hour. But there's some more stuff that you can do on Teamzy. So I'm thinking about maybe using both now. Your turn, Kelly.
Okay, that only took like 2 seconds to unmute. It's a miracle. Okay, so I'll share my screen now, and I'm going to hop onto my Teamzy. Dun, dun, dun. I always make that noise when there's like a silence and I'm doing something. I go dun, 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 like every time. Isn't weird like that? Okay, I'm going to close your beautiful faces because my Teamzy is longer than her PDF was. Okay, so man, I took screenshots of this earlier and then didn't have time to put them into slides. So how did I do this? Because I want to show you how the setup goes. So Kelly, that was like so good because I have the Thrive 365 tracker as well. And honestly, I just never dug into it. And so it just never worked for me. Like Kelly and I talked about this, that, you know, she had tried Teamzy and if she would ever like miss a day, then she wouldn't go back to it. Like it's just not as natural for her. And so I think the Thrive 365 planner is similar to me. Like it's just not natural to me, even though I think it's really great. Like Kelly showed us the calendars in there. I have like a big whiteboard calendar on my wall now, but I didn't used to. And Teamzy doesn't have a calendar like that. So, you know, every tracker has its pros and cons and you just find what works for you. So Teamzy works for me because it's on my computer while I'm typing, which is where I'm talking to people, so it's easy for me. So you sign up for Teamzy, you get 1 month for free, and then on the second month, you have to pay for it. So to me, that's a benefit. The Thrive 365 tracker, like the whole book of 365 power hours, was like under 10 bucks. And then Teamzy per month with our upline discount, which you can get from me. It's just like an email referral. It's $24.99 a month. And let me tell you, because my coach just asked me today, she's like, what was your aha moment to get you more consistent in your business habits? And I'm like, honestly, I think part of it was putting skin in the game. So for me, when I bought Teamzy, I was like, I'm going to commit to Teamzy. So that's what actually made me more consistent in my power hours. So to me, that's a plus. Maybe to you, that's a minus, but it's a plus for me for sure. Okay, so when you sign in and you go to set it up right away. So here you set your income goal. I used to have mine at 40,000 because I was like, that's like my first salary goal, but I'm like, I'm going to shoot big. I typed in 100,000. So that's where I'm at now. And so what I love about this is, I'm going to skip that tutorial. It shows you how many connects you need to be making a day. So it's like you're not guessing. So no paper planner is going to have that for you. So I actually raised mine. But what I would say is for like the connects with prospects, this tells me that I should have 6. I raised it to 20 because now Beachbody is talking a lot about how building relationships and just making connections, non-Beachbody related, really helps build trust and just increase your network. So I upped that like a ton. But I think I also log in conversations that I am continuing, so I can just kind of have the conversations in Teamzy. But I would say if they give you 6, you want to connect with 6 new people every day, right? So if I raise mine, it's good because I'll have a mix of new people and old conversations. So this tells me 6 of that. Oh my gosh, what else is it? 4 customers and 3 of my coaches. And then 3 daily invites, 3 ads. So that's what they tell you. And then you can come in here and you can like manually change them if you want to. Okay, so similar to the Thrive 365 tracker, it talks about your why. They have a video about it. It's like really easy tutorials. I like how they show you in video. So then you come fill this out. Why did you become a coach? What do you hope to accomplish? Why is that important to you? I love how they keep asking you why. Why that? Why that? Why is it meaningful? And then you kind of figure out your why at the bottom. So I like how they kind of lead you to your why. They help you out. Here's another cool feature of Teamzy. They let you upload your contacts directly from the Coach Online office and then directly from Facebook. So they're all in there already. So if one day I'm like, I'm just not, like, I don't know who I want to talk to, I can just go into Teamzy and it'll just like pop out all these people. So that is a huge plus for me as well. Even though I don't usually do that. I usually kind of target who I want to talk to. And then it doesn't let me continue resetting it up, but it looks like the last thing just wants to know my rank. So there's your setup, or at least most of it. Oh, maybe I can just click skip wizard. And then I'll get to like my home screen. I started my power hour today, so I don't have like a complete blank slate to show you, but normally it would just, in those circles, it would just say 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then if you can see these little guys right here, this tells you how many you have to do that day. So since I redid the wizard, it doesn't have my edited, like I upped all my numbers, but now it has the recommendation again. But it's fine. Even if it recommends that, I can still go over it. Okay, so here's what I typically do. Oh wait, let me show you here first, I guess. Then it has your dailies, your social posts, your personal development, your shake, and your workout. I already did a bunch of them. See, look, I'm getting it done right now. So quick and easy. So you can click those every day. At the bottom here, it tells you how many you've done this month so far. Is it months? Oh, the last 30 days. What? There's no way. Well, whatever, I don't know. I don't know everything on here. I just know the important things. So I'm like Kelly. I do follow-ups first. I have 1 million. I'm behind on follow-ups. But right here is like my home screen. This is what I always do. I'll click on follow-ups here. And I have like my dates in where I want to, when I wanted to talk to someone. And then over here, they kind of pop up. And the connect is already up there. So I can type in, like, if I think she's on Instagram. So I go to Instagram, I'd be like, hey, how's it going? And then I type in here, hey, how's it going? And then I would just click, it was on Instagram. So like Kelly's black pen, blue pen, I actually would just do this. And if it was an invite, click there, say what you invited to. And then you hit log connect and it's logged in there. Okay, but I didn't actually message her. And if it pops up, like, okay, duh, I'm behind on my follow-ups like cray. And so if I don't know what I wanted to say to her, I'd go to activity. And then look, I can see, this is the other thing I like about Teamzy over the paper. I can copy in my conversation. So right here I told her about the health bet. She asked how it works. And then I just asked her like about what she's doing. And so then I might be able to find our conversation and see if she had responded and what I should say back or whatever. And then I can know what to say to her and log my connect in there. So then I would just basically go down the follow-ups and after a while, come back up here to the dashboard, see where I'm at. Did I just do like a ton of prospect connecting, but I didn't really invite? Because sometimes invites naturally happen. So a lot of times, honestly, I'll be on, here, let me open my Facebook. Come on, new tabby tab. Here we go. A lot of times I'll just be on Facebook and I'll have conversations going, or I'll have already talked to someone that day and so I want to log it in, and maybe it was an invite, so I'll just go over and log the invite. So after I kind of go through the conversations I've been having, those numbers are already kind of tallying up, you know, so then you can see how many more customers do I need to talk to, and then that's where I kind of start targeting. I don't know if that made sense, and I can't see your faces, so I'm just going to assume you're nodding and you're like, yes, Kelly, you make perfect sense. Okay, and if that didn't make sense, I'll say again. Usually I'm talking to people throughout the day, so I will open up my Facebook messages. This is typically what I do. I'll open up my Facebook messages, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I talked to her a bunch today. Open up the message. I'll like copy it. I'm not going to actually copy it because that's not conversation I want to copy. Actually, look, I want to copy this guy. This guy responded to my invitation. Said no to a free group. Crazy. I'll just find him up here because I already chatted with him. So here's something new. If you already talked to someone, you just search their name, it pops up. All right, I connected with him. Usually I'd probably respond to him and then I would copy like my response too, but for the sake of here, it was on Facebook. It was not an invite because that was just his response. I'll put follow up tomorrow. I do that a lot. Like I'll just put follow up tomorrow or follow up in 2 days just to make sure they're still on my radar so they come up in my follow ups. That's why I have so many follow ups, because I like do it all the time. For adding new people. So usually this is, honestly, this all just happens so naturally. I'll just talk to people throughout my day. And so if I'm talking to somebody new and they're not here and I want to track them, then I'll just click add, and that's how I get my ads. If you are not like me and you're not just talking to people all day and you come to Teamzy and it's all blank and you have no idea what you're doing, then you just go here. Even if you don't have follow-ups yet, this is still the column you want to go to. Prospects. Okay, cool. I have, Teamzy tells me to do 6 prospects a day. So I'm going to go down this list. I'm going to talk to prospects. I'm going to say hi. And if I don't want to do them, I'll skip a week and they'll come up later. Or you'll notice these little numbers here. So Teamzy tells you to rank them right away. I had like over 1,000 people. I did not go through and rank them right away. So they're like all 3s. So they automatically come up in my prospects. But as they pop up, if I'm at a loss for who to talk to, I'll see it like, oh, Bailey. Okay. I don't know. Actually, I might leave him at a 3, but if I didn't think he was that interested, I'd do a 2. Or if it's like, don't contact them, then I would change it into a 1. Or I don't know, for whatever reason you would delete someone if they like told you they hated you, or I don't know why else you would delete someone. A 4 is someone who, like my Beachbody coaches, someone who's like referred someone to me, that's a 4. A 5 is like, I don't know, just someone I know that I want to keep in touch with often. So if there are 5, they'll pop up in this prospect list or whatever list they're in more often. A 3, they pop up every 3 months. So this is just like average. Okay, so I talked to 6 prospects. Now I have to do, okay, I'm supposed to do 4 customers apparently. And if you don't have 4 customers yet, then you're just not going to have 100% completion on your Teamzy until you do. So that's fine. No big deal. So here's my customers. Customers is an area where sometimes I am at a loss for who to talk to. So I'll go in here. A lot of these are my like Team Beachbody free leads and they don't talk to me, but I'll just send them an email and be like, how's it going? And you can just, I copy and paste it over here, select the type, email, bam. That's pretty much it. I know Kelly mentioned tags. I'll show you that in a second. But details here, you can see their stuff. My Instagram people, I'll put their like Instagram name here. If I know their real names, then I'll add their Instagram name because sometimes I can't find them by their real names on there. What was the other thing I was gonna show you? I think over here, I was looking through these tabs over here today and some of them I don't even really understand. So whatever. Really, I just need the dashboard. That's what's important. This is cool though. It shows you how you are doing in your business habits. So here's my like customer and PS coach growth. So you can see that I'm adding every month, like, right? It's going up every month. I had a little like stall here. It looks like the beginning of the year. Then I got Teamzy. Look where I got Teamzy right here in May. It got way higher. And then down here you can see my business activities, like how many connects I'm making. So you can see every month I'm connecting with more and more and more people. So that's good to see growth in your business. I like that chart. And then your why is sticking over here in the bottom corner, so you always have it. Okay, I'll briefly show you tags. I don't have tags set up. It used to be called groups, now it's tags. It's not a system I've set up yet, but I know Ashley Brockington of Thrive, she made like a whole video about her tags. So definitely utilize your upline resources for that. I'm trying to scroll down. Okay. Tags, does it come up? I think you have to go to the person. So to go to the person, you have to click details and then click their name. I found that out through like a tutorial. So just watch tutorials and YouTube videos. And then right here it says tags. So like over here, see tags on the left side? I have some, but used to just like hashtag them in the thing, which I think still works. But I could also go over here and be like, oh, Bailey, he's like, I don't know, maybe I just connected with him. So I'll be like, what would I do? Maybe I would do like October connect or something. So I have like, if I like next month, I go into all the people I first connected with in October and connect with them again or something. I don't know. I don't want that to go away. Okay. I hope that was like organized thought enough for you. I'm going to stop sharing and look at your beautiful faces again and wrap up the call, and then we'll do questions. So I hope that was like a good kind of inside look, like a real look into like not what does like the official tutorial say I should do. It's like, how does Kelly use her tracker? How does Kelly actually use her tracker? And kind of give you an idea of how you think you might work better. And you know, the Thrive, like she said, there's a PDF print off, so you can try it out. You don't need to buy anything. Teamzy has a month free trial. You can try it out. You don't have to buy anything. So both of these things you can try out completely for free and see what works for you. So that's it. Let's get tracking.